100 rupees turning into 1,000 rupees, or winning a flashy new phone by playing a 2-minute game. Tempting, isn't it? Well, that seems to be the promise of countless real money gaming applications in India. Roll a dice, try your luck, or use your mind to win big. Now, many operate legally, but others don't. And not anymore as far as when it comes to the government's intervention is concerned. The Lok Sabha has now cleared the Online Gaming Bill 2025, and it is just 2 steps away from becoming a reality. The bill that seeks to ban all real money games and applications, no more depositing ₹10 hoping to become a millionaire. Now this new bill is set to ban online betting, online gambling, fantasy sports, online poker and even lotteries. All of these money-spinning games and applications would be banned once the new bill is enacted. Now the government has made it clear, once the law kicks in, any money-based game that surfaces will face strict action. A jail term up to 3 years or a fine up to 1 crore for offering money games. But advertising money games could also land someone in jail for up to 2 years or a fine of 50 lakh rupees. A penalty has to be paid. Now, the punishment for money game transaction is jail term to 3 years or a fine of 1 crore rupees. For repeat offenders, the punishment would be much more severe.
The entire gaming sector, online gaming sector, has become a very important part of the digital technologies, and our country today is known for being a technology-friendly country. This sector has 3 segments. 2 of the segments are very useful for the society. 1 segment is causing a lot of harm to the society. The 2 segments which are useful for the society are esports and online social gaming. This bill aims to promote these 2 segments, for which an authority will be created. There will be new schemes where people get more employment and this creative economy grows. The 3rd segment, where the harmful impact is very clearly visible in the society, the middle class families who are losing their entire life savings. There are so many instances where young boys and girls, they commit suicide because they are not able to face the losses which happen during the online gaming that they go for. And that kind of harmful impact is what this bill tries to protect the society from.
Meanwhile, it is easy to fall into the trap of online money games, and who wouldn't be tempted if they could, the cash could double or triple, or you can become a millionaire overnight. That is why the onus now lies on those offering these so-called services. The government has made it clear that once the law kicks in, any money-based game that services online will face strict action. Let's take you through exactly when it comes to how it changes the game altogether. As far as when it comes to jail will now be up to 3 years. This is for offering money games, and the fine and a penalty that needs to be served is a hefty 1 crore rupees. Even when it comes to advertising the money games, when it comes to the jail, that would amount to 2 years behind bars. The fine that could be levied is up to 50 lakh rupees. When we talk of money game transaction, the jail term could extend up to 3 years, and the fine is a hefty another 1 crore rupees that needs to be paid. When we speak of repeat offenders, the jail term would be served between 3 to 5 years and up to 2 crores. This is even double the amount for serial offenders or repeat offenders that we are looking at, who would be indulging in now the illegal activity. However, concerns that all online games will vanish, however, are misplaced. The government knows that the gaming sector is hugely popular among youth and will only grow further. This bill in particular targets only to the money aspect, the monetary aspect, while allowing other forms of online gaming to thrive. Let's take a look exactly when it comes to removing the doubts and fears. When it comes to esports, it is going to be promoted. Online social gaming stands, it is also going to be promoted. When we speak of online gaming money schemes, online money games, this is going to be banned, this is going to be prohibited. So this is the difference that you can see as far as esports, online social games, they are to be encouraged. However, when it comes to the involvement of money in these online applications, well, this activity is now going to become illegal. Now, when we talk about the online gaming industry is massive, and when we say it is massive, it is actually titanic. Let's take a look as far as when it comes to the worth here is concerned. It's a $3.7 billion worth sector that we speak of, 9.1 billion that is expected to be projected by the year 2029 comes. Now, when we speak of the revenue that has been generated from these money games, it is picking up steadily when it comes to 86%. 2 lakh of the people that are employed, it generates employment as well. And when we speak of the online gamers who are, as far as the data that has been suggesting, is nearly 488 million. That's a staggering number. Now, when we talk of the critics who are asking what's wrong with these applications, after all, when it comes to certain places which are not online, but there are casinos where people flock to try their luck and win big. What is the difference between a physical casino or being a digital one on your mobile phones? Let's tell you as far as why online gaming is a death trap and it is dangerous. This is the price that you're going to pay, especially when it comes to being stuck in this vicious cycle. What is now being said, amount of money that the people have lost, this is mainly when it comes to the target audience, which is the youth, is 45 crores. What is now being said, when it comes to money, 20,000 crore rupees has been lost in real money gaming. Merely when it comes to people, the youth who have committed suicide, mainly coming in from the state of Tamil Nadu, 48 suicides that has been reported from 2020 and 2024, and all is being attributed when it comes to these illegal gaming activities online. So even affecting mental health and the imbalance that it tries to create within society and the youth being influenced by these money gaming apps is huge. And to counter that, a complete ban may soon stop people from gambling their lives away, but there is a bigger fear and a threat that legal applications could be replaced by other illegal ones, which is far more dangerous both for the public and for the country. Let's take a look at the repercussions. The illegal betting market, when we speak of nearly $100 billion that are deposited annually, when we speak of these visits that have happened right from the months of January to March amount to nearly 1.6 billion. The platforms that have been blocked so far are around 1,400. And when it comes to the GST loss that India has incurred, had gone up to $4 billion US. So it is not just to lure when it comes to the quick money that hooks on the people when they believe that, spending 10 rupees could make them overnight millionaires. No. The real trust is to gamble when it comes that they see their favorite celebrities also endorsing their applications. Well, they say if the celebrity is endorsing them, then that means it is safe and secure, but that is also not the game. Let's talk about when it comes to the biggest names and the faces, right from film industry to cricket, now are under fire for promoting such illegal betting platforms. They have been questioned as well. Let's take a look at their faces. This is Prakash Raj, who has been quizzed over the Jungli Rummy link. There are also, when we speak of the topmost anchor, when it comes to the actors in the film industry, Vijay Devarkonda has been questioned by the Enforcement Directorate, and so has been Rana Daggubati, who has been questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. When we speak of former cricketers as well, Suresh Raina has been recently quizzed. Harbhajan Singh has also been recently quizzed. When we talk of Yuvraj Singh, he's also been summoned for questioning. Sonu Sood, who has been summoned for questioning. Urvashi Rautela has also been summoned for questioning when it comes to such individuals, such stars, such celebrities, such influencers who have been actually promoting such kind of illegal betting applications. Let's get in a word from Bhavtosh, who's connected with us live. Good morning, Bhavtosh. In detail, we have explained to our viewers what is the differences, especially when it comes to online betting applications. Now soon will be declared illegal, of course, when it comes to as soon as it would be enacted into a law. Exactly when we speak of the areas that would be first targeted by the government, by the agencies, can you give us the detail? What would be the first step that the government would be taking?
Amita, good morning. As far as the agencies are concerned, what they have found out is that these games or these online games are mostly in the mobile phones of individuals. And when they had questioned the officials of Google, as well as when they summoned Meta, what they found is that the algorithm itself was rigged, and the promoters of these online games had in fact used bots in a way that it only benefited the online gaming platforms or the illegal betting apps. What it means is that as much as you play, the ultimate beneficiary or ultimate the person who benefits is the only the promoters of these apps, and that is the reason why people end up losing money. And there are several media organizations also who surreptitiously promoted these apps, and they were the ones who were giving the surrogate ads. There were several individuals who were also called in for questioning, including celebrities. Most of the celebrities, in fact, were unaware of the fact that illegal betting in the country is illegal. They were also, Meta, in fact, claimed that Google also claimed that they had, in fact, pulled down several of these ads. But the fact remains that the bot itself is it had in fact been made in a way that the beneficiary, as far as these apps are concerned, the beneficiary actually is the illegal betting app promoter.
Yes.
Match is one such app which in fact benefited the promoter by at least 2,700 crore rupees. The bill will be presented in Rajya Sabha, and soon it will become act.
So as far as when it comes to such kind of illegal betting applications where there were no regulations and it was a sector that was untouched, there was no government intervention, as soon as the bill turns into a law and the law is enacted and implemented, there is going to be scrutiny as far as when it comes to cutting down and completely putting a ban altogether to these illegal betting and gaming activities online. Bhavtosh, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in.